Hey, what's up everybody? It is Mark with the My Front Range Living team, and we are coming upon the holidays here in Colorado Springs, and that is what today's video is all about. Things to do in December in Colorado. Let's get started. Hey, what's going on everybody? It is Mark with the My Front Range Living team powered by RE/MAX Integrity, and today we are going to give you a small list of some things to do in December in Colorado. Man, I don't know about y'all, but I am looking forward so very much to Christmas. Last year in 2020, we missed out on a lot of opportunities that we normally get every year, and so this year, we're really excited. Now, what we're talking about today is just a glimpse of everything that's going on. If you want a full comprehensive list, you can hit the video description down below, and you'll see a laundry list of things to do. These will be included, but this is not the only stuff that's happening in December, so let's get to work. First off, cutting your own Christmas tree. Gang, I have been out here since 2004, and I gotta tell you, we have gone every single year to cut our Christmas tree in the National Forest. Now, that is something that is done by the state of Colorado, and you can go to just about any forest that allows you to do it. We prefer Pike National Forest. It's super, super close, just outside of Woodland Park. And so, yes, you got to cut your own Christmas tree. If you have ever wanted to feel like Clark W. Griswold, you got to go do it. Which reminds me, bring a saw. Don't dig it out of the ground with your bare hands. Take a saw with you. So you'll need a permit. You'll have to buy a permit for the tree. You'll take your own saw. Make sure that you're dressed appropriately. And if it snows, which it can do at that elevation, of course, make sure that you're in a vehicle that can make it to your destination and get you back. But go cut your own Christmas tree. It is a ton of fun. I think permits are like 20 bucks or something like that. So super inexpensive. A lot of fun memories in that. We absolutely love it, and we will be out on December 5th doing that. So if you want to come see us, hunt us down in Pike National Forest. Second thing, Broadmoor. Oh man, the Broadmoor Christmas lights and the gingerbread structure that they have. And the reason we say structure is it's different every single year. Sometimes it's a building. Last year, I believe, or 2 years ago, it was a train. But what happens at the Broadmoor is the chefs get together and they create essentially an edible masterpiece. It is absolutely incredible what they do. It's all made out of some sort of edible arrangement, whether that be gingerbread or chocolate or candy or whatever it is. It's amazing. And the lights that are at the Broadmoor are second to none. They're really, really beautiful. So I do know that the Broadmoor has kind of limited the access in years past to those who had reservations or something like that at the Broadmoor. So you may need to do dinner, but if nothing else, just drive by the Broadmoor. You'll still see some incredible lights in that area. It's awesome. But get inside if you can, because that gingerbread structure is awesome. I'm excited to see what they do this year. Next up is the Winter Wonderland with the Wolves. Obviously, that's at the Wolf Research Center up in Florissant, just outside of Divide in Teller County. So they're super close, but Winter Wonderland with the Wolves, that is a specific date, and that is December 19th. That would be fun if you've never had the opportunity to go and hang out with the wolves. I know that sounds kind of creepy, but I assure you, it's fine. It's a contained environment. It's a lot of fun, so we're excited to see what they do with the Winter Wonderland with the Wolves on December 19th. Next up, Colorado Vertical. That's right, if you are not afraid of heights like this guy, you can hop in a helicopter. They will take you around the greater Colorado Springs area, and you will be able to see the Christmas lights from above. That's pretty cool. What an opportunity. So yes, Colorado Vertical takes you up in the helicopter, and they fly you around the city, and you can see all the awesome Christmas lights. So if you, back to our other one, if you want to see the Broadmoor Christmas lights from an aerial view, hit up Colorado Vertical. Pretty cool time. I know some folks who have done that, and they absolutely loved it. For me, I have never been in a helicopter. I'd have to see how I would do with that. All right, next up. This was one of our favorite ones. That is skating in the park. There is an ice rink that comes to Acacia Park every single year in downtown Colorado Springs, and you can skate. You do not have to have your own skates. They have skates on site, and you can rent those, and you just scoot around as you might at an ice rink, and you enjoy the season. So our family loves doing that. It's super convenient because it is downtown. It gets pretty busy, so make sure that you plan accordingly. But yes, the Acacia Park Ice Rink is coming back once again this year, and that's something we highly recommend doing downtown for sure. The Santa Express Trail through the Royal Gorge. So you can hop, we've talked about the Royal Gorge Express before. What an awesome opportunity on a regular basis just to go through the Royal Gorge. This, of course, is Christmas themed. You hop in the train and they will take you through the Royal Gorge, and it includes cocoa, cookies, a visit with the jolly old elf himself, as well as a gift for the kiddos. I don't know if they do one for the adults, but roll the dice on that if you have any expectations as an adult. But the Santa Express Trail through the Royal Gorge is definitely something that we recommend hitting up. It's a lot of fun and a great time for the kiddos specifically. Colorado Nutcracker, if you are looking for kind of a different experience or a show experience, the Colorado Nutcracker at the Pikes Peak Center. So that's obviously going to be more of a show. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the entertainment, but obviously holiday themed. Colorado Nutcracker at the Pikes Peak Center. Make sure you check that out too. Always a good time for the older kids this time of year. Yuletide Lights Tour in Estes Park. That is correct. It's not just Colorado Springs this time. We like the entire state. More on that in a second, but the Yuletide Lights Tour in Estes Park. Estes Park is gorgeous to begin with. And then when you light it up for the holidays, it's even better. So if you find your way in northern Colorado and you want to go through Estes Park, that's a great opportunity, the Yuletide Lights Tour. So we were talking how it's not all Colorado Springs. We just talked about Estes Park, so let's head up to Denver. The Blossoms of Light at the Denver Botanical Gardens. Again, just another spot that's awesome, even without the Christmas lights, right? The Denver Botanical Gardens are one of our favorite destinations, and it's only an hour or so away. And then when you add the Christmas lights and the holiday theme around that, it's even more beautiful. So the Blossoms of Light at the Denver Botanical Gardens. Make sure you hit that up, especially if you're in Denver. Like I said, from Colorado Springs, only an hour or so away, and totally worth the drive. You can make a day of that, no question. Speaking of which, while you are in Denver, the Mile High City, hit the Mile High Tree. There is a 110-foot Christmas tree at the Denver Performing Arts Complex. That is awesome. It's the closest thing we've got to the Rockefeller Center tree. You know, you come this far west, that's what you get, right? It's the best we got. But the Mile High Tree, 110 foot tall, and it's absolutely gorgeous. That's at the Denver Performing Arts Center. So make sure you hit that up while you are checking out the Botanical Garden lights as well. So coming back down to Colorado Springs, the Bear Creek by Candlelight. We talked about this one 2 years ago when they did it, and it was awesome then. It's going to be awesome again this year. The Bear Creek by Candlelight. So it's the nature trails at Bear Creek are going to be lit up. A few years ago they did like the bags, the illuminary bags. Those were pretty cool. Who knows what they'll do this year. But the trails will be lit either way. There will be live music there. They'll have a chili dinner from Texas Roadhouse. How do you beat that? And then you're also going to have Santa Claus there as well, and the opportunity to make some festive Christmas cards to give to your loved ones. Next up, Santa's Wonderland. So if you've ever been to Bass Pro Shops or Cabela's, you know all about this one. We like going there too, not only because of all the cool outdoor stuff you can shop, but for Santa's Wonderland. Get yourself a free picture with the jolly old elf, and take a look at the shop while you're there. It's a lot of fun. But Santa's Wonderland, inexpensive way to go see Santa Claus himself and get a picture or two with the family. Next up, here we go. The Electric Safari at the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo. If you have followed our channel at all, you know that I am a giant fan of our zoo. We love the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo, and when they decorate it for Christmas, it's even better. So Santa Claus will be there. Santa Claus is there. It's the Santa Claus that our family goes to every single year, and I have it on good authority. We will be there again this year. Santa Claus will be there in one of the buildings, and he'll be taking your lists and making sure that you get a candy cane as well. But you'll also have the opportunity to walk around the zoo. There's Christmas lights everywhere at a lot of the displays, and it's a lot of fun. We love Electric Safari at the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo. Another thing that you can do if you want to travel just a little bit outside of Colorado Springs is the Cripple Creek Christmas Carol. So the Butte Theater in Cripple Creek is putting on a performance of the Christmas Carol, and you can catch that at the Butte Theater. As I said, the Cripple Creek Christmas Carol. Holy smokes, that's tough to say. The Cripple Creek Christmas Carol. Another opportunity to celebrate the holidays here is the Parade of Lights in downtown Colorado Springs. Yes! PPAR, the Pikes Peak Association of Realtors, already has our float underway. They're working very, very hard on it at the Community Relations Committee over there. But the Parade of Lights, it's downtown Colorado Springs, and it is back one more time this year. Last year, they had it at the World Arena, social distancing, all that good stuff. But back in downtown Colorado Springs this year. The Parade of Lights is just awesome. A lot of bands, a standard parade, a lot of Christmas lights all over different kinds of vehicles. Hopefully Martin Marietta will be back out there with the sweet, sweet concrete truck all lit up. But Santa Claus himself will also be in that parade. So the Parade of Lights, downtown Colorado Springs. As always, we hope you found value. I completely understand that this is not a real estate video, and we're actually pretty excited about that. There's so much more to where we live than just real estate. We absolutely adore where we live, and helping you make Colorado Springs feel like home includes stuff to do in the area around the holidays. It would mean the world to us if you went below and clicked on the thumbs up and gave us a like on today's video. It would mean even more if you hit the bell and subscribe to our channel. As I said, we're putting out content every single week to help you make Colorado Springs feel like home. Hey, it is Mark with the My Front Range Living team powered by RE/MAX Integrity. Thank you so much for stopping by. We're excited to see you soon. Merry Christmas.